Welcome back, everybody. My name is CringeyJesse, and we are here on another Formula One Manager 23 video. Today we are in Singapore. Singapore. We're in Singapore, round number 16. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I am shocked that I'm still doing this. But I'm enjoying this game again. And I hope my hype for this game stays when F124 comes around, because it definitely will, because of the whole my team thing. Anyway, Fernando Alonso has had 2 DNFs in the last 2 races. Let's not make it a third, Alonso. Pretty please. We want to get back up into 4th at some point, if possible, because y'all are slipping, and I don't know why. I don't know why y'all are slipping. Don't look at me like that. Y'all are slipping. Gasly's doing better. Hope you keep that going on into next season. But you, Alonso, if you don't get signed next season, I'm glad you got one more win. And it was our first win. My first win as a principal here. I will say that. Anyway, Singapore. Let's get into it. The side note, real quick before we get into qualifying, I wanted to show this email because it's one of them regulation changes emails, and I feel like this one's very important. So with this one, for next season, instead of having 4 gearbox limits, we'll have 5, and ERS instead of 2, we'll have 3, and for engines instead of 3, we'll have 4. I want that number to keep going up, but that was the offer, and we all voted for it. And thankfully, most of the teams voted for it. McLaren, Mercedes, and AlphaTauri voted against it. I'm not really sure how AlphaTauri voted against it, if Red Bull voted for it. McLaren uses Mercedes, so I mean that one makes sense, but then why didn't Williams vote against it? But either way, the majority of the teams voted for it. So next season, we'll have 1 extra engine component parts to mess with before we get penalties. So next season, 2026, looking real good for me, hopefully. Anyway, off to qualifying. Trying to finish Q1, we're both in the elimination chamber. Here comes Alonso. Can he improve and get out of it? And he can, up to 15. But if Gasly improves and gets out of it, Alonso's eliminated. But Alonso, as of right now, is not eliminated, as Gasly will be eliminated. And Zhou Guanyu is the only other person out there who can eliminate Alonso as he goes into the pit lane. So Alonso will make it into P2 here in Q. Alonso will make it into Q2. Golly, I keep getting the Q's and the P's mixed up for some reason. I don't know. Alonso sitting P15 right now with absolutely no production done on fresh tires. I don't understand how this man doesn't go faster on fresher tires. It astounds me.
We're just moments away from the Singapore Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
Alright, so Gasly will actually start P15. Alonso will start P20 because of an engine component being DNF'd next to the wall. 2 races in a row will definitely damage some engine components. So we're going on a 2-stop, doing a soft, medium, soft for both drivers. Alonso and Gasly both moving up 1 spot already. Alonso fighting with Daniel Ricciardo, and he will get in front of Daniel Ricciardo for P18, hoping Gasly can keep it. But Leclerc having the inside there, and looks like Charles Leclerc will overtake Gasly here. I don't think Gasly has what it takes to keep up and stay in front of, and now he's got to hold back Hamilton, as Alonso, he will make it in front of Theo Pourchaire. Oh, is that Alonso trying to get around Hamilton there down the DRS zone? But Up the inside, Hamilton will have. If he can stay side by side, he can make it a battle into the next couple of turns. Hamilton is losing out on the people in front, so I assume Alonso will have the DRS down into turn 1. Isn't quite there enough to complete the pass, and he has completed the pass. Somehow they both have DRS on Gasly and Zhou. Get around Zhou Guanyu as he's looking around the outside. If he can keep it up, he can. And by the next turn, he's in front of him. More nerve-wracking than it has to be. Alonso looking like he's going to get around. There's a yellow flag out. It's none of my drivers. I see both of my drivers. It was a crash.
Oh, we've had a crash.
It was a crash. Esteban Ocon and Lando Norris coming together in a turn. That was such a wild crash. That was wild. Behind. There's no way. There's no way y'all had Alonso out there for 5 seconds in the pit lane. Y'all are absolute garbage. Alonso's fighting with Zhou Guanyu. Zhou Guanyu looking like he's going to hold on to it. 3 seconds for Pierre Gasly is better, but guys, why are our pit times 3 seconds long? Oh, Porsche goes into the pit lane as well. So we're actually going to move up 2 spots up into P13. And now we're sitting 2.7 seconds behind Mick Schumacher and the Williams. Okay, so they're battling right now for P12. Wonder who's going to come out on top on this one as they come over the little bridge. I'm hoping Alonso has the DRS, and he does. So up into P13 he goes now, but we are closer. And that's all that really matters. Pulling up the outside here on Mick Schumacher and the Williams. Can Alonso get it? Around the last turns before the start finish. Alonso up into 11th place. Alonso also looking for a way around Oscar Piastri in the Alpine, and he's going to get it right before. Oh, they're nowhere near where I thought they were. Around goes Alonso for P9. And Gasly, as he's working his way.
That's an excellent drive today, mate. Well done.
He's going to be the last one across the line. Luckily, he wasn't where he was because, stuff. Gasly will get P15. So we do get points today, and I'm very grateful for the points. I don't know where that puts us, but we will see where that puts us as we look at our results for this weekend. Max Verstappen winning yet another race this season, getting the fastest lap as well. He is your P1 finisher. P2 is Sergio Perez, so once again another Red Bull 1-2. Fantastic. We love it. Maybe I picked the wrong team to be the principal of. George Russell will finish in the 3rd. That is your podium. Carlos Sainz finishing in 4th. Charles Leclerc moving up 9 spots to finish in 5th. Alexander Albon finishing in 6th. Valtteri Bottas finishing in 7th. Lance Stroll finishing in 8th. Fernando Alonso moving up 11 spots. He did start P20 because of a penalty, but will move up 11 spots to finish P9. Lewis Hamilton will finish P10. Then is Kevin Magnussen, Oscar Piastri, Mick Schumacher, Yuki Tsunoda, Pierre Gasly, Lando Norris, Esteban Ocon, Theo Pourchaire, Daniel Ricciardo, and Zhou Guanyu. Moving on to the driver's standings, the Red Bulls, Max Verstappen still leading this by a lot. He is at 313 points, sitting on top. Then it's Sergio Perez with 252 points, and P3 is Charles Leclerc with 204 points. Then you have George Russell, Carlos Sainz, Lewis Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Alexander Albon, Lance Stroll, Pierre Gasly, Esteban Ocon, Valtteri Bottas, Lando Norris, Kevin Magnussen, Yuki Tsunoda, Oscar Piastri, Mick Schumacher, Zhou Guanyu, Daniel Ricciardo, and Theo Pourchaire. Moving on to the constructor standings, we have Red Bull on top with 565 points for the season. Ferrari in second with 401 points. Mercedes in third with 269 points. Aston Martin, fourth place. P5 is Haas. We're still in our goal. I think I wouldn't say we're safe from McLaren just yet. There's still a chance McLaren can catch up and pass us, but hopefully we're safe from McLaren. But McLaren sitting P6, Alfa Romeo P7, Alpine P8, Williams P9, and once again sitting in last place with 0 points to the season, AlphaTauri. I'm really wondering if they pick up anybody this season, like for next season. That's what I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see what AlphaTauri does during the off season. Anyway, that, my friends, was Singapore. Up next, we have Japan. Round 17. Like, we're getting there. What is it, 23 rounds? Hold on, I messed up. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, 23 rounds. 17 out of 23 rounds. I would say we're doing pretty decent, actually. We're not bad. I didn't count on my fingers how many that is, so let's do that now. That's 7 more races. I know over the weekend I did 2 at a time. I don't think I'll be able to put up any Saturday. I'm not sure yet. Sunday I'll be able to put up some. Monday I'll be able to put up some. But up until I should still be able to put up 1 every 2 days. I'm going to try to stick to every day. But that's not the promise. The promise is 1 every 2 days. But anyway. What did I say? 7 more races? Japan being next. Has slipping. I don't know why they're slipping. It's actually, y'all have no idea how irritating it is for me to look at this team and be like, why are y'all slipping? And they just look back at me with their smug little faces. I wish I had a camera that I could put like a little face cam, but PlayStation has yet to be like, yo, let's let our users use the face cam for offline recording. Come on, PlayStation. Don't be dumb. Speaking of my PlayStation camera, it just about fell off the back of the TV. Not exactly sure why, but it did. Anyway, like I said, that was Singapore. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like the video. If you can't wait for the next video, hit that subscribe button. Those 2 buttons by itself, well, it just helps my confidence. It really does. Not that I really need it. I'm having a blast playing this game, and I'm having a blast putting it up. Anyway, what was I about to say? Oh, yeah. Thank you for hanging out with me while we watched the Singapore Grand Prix, while I watched my team fall to shambles once again. Thank you for hanging out with me while I do that. It means a lot to me, and I can't wait to hang out with you guys again next time. Thank you once again, and I'll see you next time.